Welcome, my friends, to the only game reviews where the score doesn't matter. Just like razors and No Shave November. So you sit yourself back down in that chair and get ready to enjoy the show. Because this is Gracious Judgment. Dishonored 2 retells the classic tale of hero getting something stolen from him, hitting rock bottom, and then having to claw, scrap, and fight his way back to the top. But even though it's a classic tale that we've already heard before, Dishonored 2 does it in such a unique way that you don't really care. Whether it be brewing a potion to help save someone's life, or just killing anybody in your path. It's your choice. They allow you that choice. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of options during your playthrough. They did a good job at telling the story as well. The narrating sounded like something from Sin City. Now, the voice acting isn't the best, but it's not bad either. It's probably along average. But then also one of the other things is that the lip sync is a little out, but honestly to me, that's not really a deal breaker.
Addermeyer. My best chance for tracking down the Crown Killer. The place used to be a solarium for the idle rich where they flocked for rejuvenation treatments. It was founded just after the plague hollowed out Dunwall a decade and a half ago. Alexandria Hypatia is chief alchemist, and whether Anton Sokolov is still there or not, she's going to give me the answers I need.
And I can't forget to mention the puzzles in this game. They kept my brain intrigued. I loved it. And I want to thank Bethesda for such an awesome level design for the Clockwork Mansion. Now, actually, Bethesda or Arcane, I don't know which one designed that, but whoever did, props to you. That was one of the best levels I've ever played in a video game. It was so interesting and well thought out and designed. It was very, very cool. And then also, like, when you're going through all the stages of the mission, it doesn't get monotonous. It was kind of a relief, actually, with some of the games I've been playing in the past that just has you do the same thing over and over and over again. This mixed it up. They give you 3 to 4 different options to progress through the story, and you get to choose which one of those ways you want to take to do it. It was nice to see. It was very, very refreshing.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem.
The Byrne arrived. He's engaged currently.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Until then, we stay where we are.
Will Baratek's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Full chance. Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole. Put it down. Good job. Take this.
You said you had a trick for getting closer to Addermeyer.
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails.
It's going to take you anywhere from 8 to 14 hours to beat this game. And the reason I give such a huge time difference is just I'm trying to take into account the different play styles that the players may have. If you're just going to do the chaotic version where you don't care a crap about the consequences, and you just run around and kill anything, it's going to take you a lot less time. Whereas if you were the player that wanted to try to do the non-lethal, you kill no one, do all the good choices playthrough, Heck, you can even choose not to use magic, which takes the difficulty to a whole new level. And that's just on medium difficulty. You bump it to hard and I can't even imagine. Good luck to you, man. And the AI is actually really good as well. They hit hard and they're smart. They will outflank you, so it negates you from just being able to run and gun, especially when you're on a low arsenal and don't have as many bullets as you need, or grenades or mines. You will get absolutely wrecked.
Drift in the void, the dark sky without stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky and all things in between.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
What?
Here?
What was that?
You need help?
Such pictures.
I'll cure the
By
world.
the revenge. I'll kill you.
Out of ammunition.
Time to execute the blasphemer.
Wait for an open.
You're gonna pay for his death.
I don't
Let me guess.
More Grand Guard soldiers, lapdogs for the Duke.
Standing in my way. Don't let him escape. I'm with you. He's dead.
And speaking of arsenal, dude, you had one job. Better. Are we running more of these? The arsenal of weapons is actually just kind of your basic. It's a gun, crossbow, sword, and some bombs and grenades. So it's nothing that's just going to be absolutely spectacular, we've never seen before, but they are fun to use. I especially loved getting the shrapnel mine, grouping up a bunch of enemies, getting them to chase me, and then dropping one right before I go around a corner. That way I could save myself from the blast, and I can just watch them blow to bits.
There's a murderer around. Search the area.
What? You aren't going. Get away.
But what really made these weapons shine is when you ventured into the black market. There is where you're going to upgrade to make your weapons more powerful. And any blueprints that you just so happen to find along in the game world, they're going to allow you to go to the black market and build special items that you can equip to yourself to give you better perks to try and have a better chance to survive. And the UI in this game, actually, it was kind of complex. More so than most games we've played recently. But they do a very good job at laying it out. You know, it's very easy to navigate, but it is a little more complex and a lot more places that you can go and do with it. But it does have a rustic feel to it which goes with the game, and I really liked it. It kept me immersed.
I just want to give you a quick idea of what the UI looks like here. As you can see, it shows the objectives, mission clues that you pick up and find, and then the items that you can use in the mission, and then the powers that you can use. Possession, increased strength, seeing at night, rat infestations, things like that. The bone charms, which is kind of neat, something you can craft once you purchase that perk. Which these are just there to help you to just try to get that edge and help you do a little better. And then for the lore masters out there, all the little things you can pick up, you can look at, read, see what they say, and then maps you can find in the game world as well. And yeah, just all the places you visited. It's actually quite nice. They did well. And we're checking out the black market now, and here you can see it's just a place where you can buy all the equipment that you need, just restock whenever you get a chance. Now on to crafting. We got upgrades here for the crossbow, and then the pistol, which is really, really powerful in this game. Upgrade for the sword, grenades, and your mine. which that shrapnel, again, that's my bread and butter. Lastly, gear and outfits. Just small things like increasing the capacity of bolts and ammunition.
The art, architecture, and music in this game are beautiful. They do a wonderful job at immersing you into the world, and they're very well designed and laid out. But unfortunately, that's held back at times by the graphics of this game. Whether it be trouble loading textures or frame drops, along with some of the many bugs that I actually found in this game. Doors not opening when they should, me actually dying when I still have a third of my health left, and just overall a lack of attention to detail.
Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty...
And here you can see that, it's just the normal hair, and it's supposed to be stone, like the others in the background. Which, don't get me wrong, these are not game breaking, but it is a lack of attention to detail. I just want to point it out to the dev team.
The stealth gameplay in this game is very good, which it very well should be. That's how this game should be freaking played. It's a stealth-based game, so it better be good. And it is. They delivered on that. It's very well done, very well laid out. And that kind of goes back to the AI as well. You're going to have to beat the AI. They're not going to beat themselves. They're not, well, some might still, but most aren't just going to walk away. They're in their place, and you got to work yourself around them. But one thing I was disappointed at was the sword fighting. I got so excited during the tutorial about the whole parrying and how that was going to work out. It looked really neat. But using that in actual gameplay, when you have 2 or 3 people around you, just isn't going to work. Because the AI, like I said, it's very good, so they're going to outflank you. And you die very quickly. It only takes a couple of hits. So the sword fighting just felt lackluster in a sense. I don't know, it didn't feel like there was any weight behind the swing. And sometimes I would be at the same distance, take 2 swings, one would hit and one wouldn't for no reason. The opponent didn't dodge, he still stood there. It's just one hit and one didn't. It just didn't feel very good to me. Now before I give my final thoughts on the game, I want to say a special thank you to the dev team. Because what they did, in my opinion, was a graceful move. Granted, I know about the whole review copy thing and what they pulled there. But, I try to get over the past and just let it be, because it is what it is. But what they did was give us a free copy of Dishonored, the first one. So that anyone that had not played that can play the first one before they play the second one without spending any more money. So to me that was a good move, and I want to say thank you. You got to give respect when it's deserved. So, on to my final thoughts now. I do believe this is a solid RPG. It's a good stealth-based RPG. And just being able to choose good or bad and have multiple ways of doing it is just icing on the cake. My only reasoning that I would have pause of buying this, at least right now, is because of all the issues that's going on. The bugs, frame drops, trouble loading textures. It can be frustrating, especially in an intense moment and you're wanting to beat this and that crap happens and causes you to die or causes you not to be able to move forward. But like I said before, these things can be patched, and I believe they will be. So if anything, I would say wait a couple weeks. Granted, it's your choice. You do what you want. I'm just going to give my opinion, and again, it's your call. It's your money. But if I was going to give this a score, let's give it a 927,152, because I want to. And if you have any questions, maybe something I didn't cover in the video, feel free to post it down below and I'll answer it as soon as I get a chance, man. And if you'd like to know the next time I upload a video, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get a notification in your email. And hey, it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. So you have a good week, you take care, and always remember, game with grace.